Here's a clear, high-level, factual breakdown of what sending this exact type of item through the mail implies under U.S. law, without exaggeration, without downplaying, and without giving legal advice. It's simply what the statutes say in general when something like this happens. What mailing a bag of blood plus hair occult symbol legally implies. Even if it turns out the blood is fake or animal blood, and even if the sender tries to hide behind it was trolling, U.S. law does not see it that way. Because of the contents and symbolism, this object automatically fits multiple criminal categories. 1. Threatening communications. Federal crime under 18 U.S. Code 856/1716, sending anything that could be perceived as threatening, intimidating, intended to cause fear, or referencing violence, curses, bodily harm through the U.S. mail is a felony. A bag with red fluid resembling blood, hair, a red triangle symbol, a pattern resembling ritualistic harm qualifies as a threatening communication, even if no explicit threat was written. Felony exposure, 5 to 20 years, depending on specifics. Number 2, biological hazard contaminant, strict liability. Even if the blood was fake, the recipient does not know it. Sending any substance that looks like blood is treated as biological material, potential biohazard. U.S. Postal Service rules treat this as prohibited hazardous material, which is another federal offense. Felony up to 10 years. Number 3, harassment stalking across state lines. If the sender is part of an online group, did this as part of a coordinated smear intimidation, repeatedly contacts, mocks, or targets the victim, then it fits federal cyberstalking laws. 18 U.S.C. Paragraph 2261A, interstate stalking, sending threatening objects, online harassment, group coordination equals meets the definition. Felony up to 5 years more if victim has disabilities or is elderly. Candy is. Number 4, elder targeting enhances penalties. Candy is elderly, disabled, homeless, demonstrably vulnerable. U.S. law treats harassment of vulnerable adults as aggravated stalking. Higher sentencing, bigger fines. Number 5, evidence of group conspiracy. If multiple people joked about sending it, celebrated the harassment, distributed the video, encouraged more mailings, this becomes criminal conspiracy, even if only one person physically mailed the item. Conspiracy requires only agreement, overt act, posting, encouraging, sharing, cheering, etc. Everyone involved becomes liable. Number 6, intent is proven by their own posts. This is the killer point. The group laughed about the mailing, egg each other on, call it witchcraft, ritual and fake but funny, reposted it for humiliation, blamed Candy, accused others, threatened more mailings. That creates a clear digital trail demonstrating malicious intent, foreknowledge, coordinated harassment, reckless disregard, targeting a vulnerable individual. They cannot claim, open quote, we were just joking, close quote. Courts use the victim's reasonable perception, not the perpetrator's excuse. Number 7, Donovan's statements make it worse. Donovan publicly said, that wasn't real witchcraft. Not my problem. She invited it. She should have reported it to police so they could get DNA. These remarks imply he believes a DNA trace exists, he knows who mailed it or knows it came from their circle. He distances himself while acknowledging criminality. That is called hashnahar consciousness of guilt. It is often used in prosecution to show awareness, complicity, intent to mislead. His posts about jury, FBI, Freemasons, you're trying to set me up, etc., also shows severe self-incrimination because he openly links himself to the act while pretending to deny responsibility. Bottom line, whether one person or many did this, the mailing itself is criminal, and everyone who participated digitally is entangled. Legally speaking, the implications are felony harassment, felony threatening communication, felony interstate stalking, felony mailing of biological hazards, felony conspiracy, aggravating factors due to age vulnerability. Even if the blood was fake, the fear inflicted is real, which is what the law punishes.